M95130 is brand new. It will ship out May 13th because it is an indoor house plant. Or, well, we'll talk. We'll figure it out together for you. 4 easy pays at $12 and change. That Q card will get you 5 easy pays. This is an orchid. I feel like I'm in Costa Rica. I mean, in Costa Rica, they have all these like cool flowers I've never seen.
You know, orchids are something that is very exotic and exquisite and something that you see in like luxury boutique garden stores. But people tend to shy away from orchids because traditional orchids are hard to grow. You have to have a special soil medium, they have to have a special watering method. But what we've got is really a world's first. It's a true orchid that doesn't have any of the troubles that are normally associated with orchids and why people tend to feel a little scared or shy to grow them. That's why everyone can grow these indoors, in their house, and have the coolest houseplant ever. Now, what I love about these is, first and foremost, I just want to show you. Let's come in close on this guy here. Look at the leaves. Look at the modeling there. You've got all these different shades of green, and I love that because you have these leaves year-round. They're, as a houseplant, they're evergreen, and then if you come around and you see these cool flowers, you've got all different types of varieties. Let's look at this one over here for a minute. This flower is just about to open up. It's still coming, but if you look at all the color. Look at all
I'm at
the
the Philadelphia Flower Show.
Right? And so I wish they were open a little bit more. They need a couple more days. But that's what I love. And then look at this one, though. This one is a lot more dark. And
now,
so
I'm not picking a color here.
Correct. You are getting one of these home, and they come in all different little shades. You know, you're going to have the modeling. You may have a flower right when they come out of the box, but these come in sort of a rainbow of colors, and what you're going to get is sort of, you know, 1 or 2 of the different ones all kind of rolled into one, and that's what I love about these. So they come from light colors to dark colors, but this is an orchid which you can grow in your house with very little effort.
The leaves
and they are
awesome.
So beautiful and unique, and they're very rare. Do you know where these grow wild in North America? They are illegal to pick because they're so rare and endangered. But we have a small amount that we've grown in greenhouses, and you can have this. Now, later in the show, we're going to have something called an adenium, or the desert rose, which is also extremely rare houseplant. If you want something luxurious, if you want the cream of beauty and grace and ease in your house, you have to get this. And
fewer than 2,000 remain, and then that will be it. We may never see these again. They're that exotic
very hard
and
for
that
us to
rare.
get. That's correct.
And everyone will receive these the week of May 13th. Tell me what we're looking at here,
gift idea.
These are grown outside here.
Yes, these are the flowers. Some of these pictures were taken indoors and some of them were outdoors in their native habitat. But what is so amazing about these is these flowers, they're called a lady slipper because that little bottom piece, if you kind of flipped it on its side, it would look just like a slipper, which is so funny. And then you've got this purplish maroon spotting there, and overall, like you mentioned, this feels like you're in Costa Rica or somewhere exotic. Now here you can see the flower on the left-hand side, and on the right, the beautiful mottled leaves again. These are a beautiful orchid. You know, I love going to Longwood Gardens. They have their little orchid room. This is what you find there. This level of beauty and luxury, but have it at your home. This is the first orchid that you don't have to care for with all the crazy rules and techniques that typical orchids need.
Okay, well, convince me, what do I need soil-wise?
Ordinary soil and ordinary pot. You're going to put it in there.
I don't need cactus soil.
You don't need
lighter
anything.
Succulent
just
soil.
Regular old dirt, regular old container, just like this.
How large is a container?
I like them a little bit smaller because you know, eventually they will fill out, and you might want to upgrade the size. But you know, for me, I think this is a really perfect look, just like that. And they do get bigger, just like you can see this one side by side, this one. Well, this is pretty much right out of the box.
Oh, okay.
And then the one right next to it is a little bit older. It's got a little bit more leaves to it. And then they start to expand and they get fluffier and more
What a great gift
leaves
to
like
give
that.
to someone.
Right? And as a gift, you know, it's ready to go. I mean, you could grow it in this for a while too. It's not that pretty, but it's good to go just like that. And what I love about this is that the flowers start out down and they're closed, and then they start to open up and then spread out like that. Indirect light, you could put it in a sunny window or not.
Okay.
They're gonna thrive for you anywhere in the house. The beautiful leaves are year-round, and the flowers, they bloom heavily in spring, but all year you're gonna have flowers, intermittent here and there. They just start to bloom, and that's what's so cool about these.
That's it, and then they're gone, and we may never ever see these again, because I don't know how many years it's been since you were able to bring us an orchid.
And this is the first orchid we've ever had, ever. Because we didn't want to mess with the hard ones.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's easy.
It looks like some of them, as they get taller, you may have a brace on them, if I could call it that, like a little stick, and then, you know, so that it stands upright. But wow, 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 and wow. Do a Bill to Ship To. For someone who loves orchids, that's an amazing opportunity. How much would that cost you if you went ahead and you ordered that, you know, from a florist? Even at the grocery store.
And then had to pay shipping and handling on top.